Welcome to this 5th session on the ETSAP winter workshop. We now have a session on modeling of hydrogen and collaboration with the IEA, Hydrogen-TCP. So this is the program for this hour. First, I will give a very short status report on the collaboration we have between ETSAP and the Hydrogen-TCP. Then Paul Dodds, that is part of the ETSAP team, he will give us an update on the hydrogen modeling in times and the project we have carried out. Then Arne Lind will give an overview from the Hydrogen-TCP and how then hopefully we will also have a possibility to discuss in the end how the Hydrogen-TCP might interact with ETSAP in the future. So then for the hydrogen modeling project that has been supported by ETSAP, it's a 2-year project, and it was initiated because we observed that the national teams model hydrogen very differently. And the times modelers actually need access to reliable data. We need cost efficiencies, but we also see that the models had very different types of data and also different types of technology that were included. And what we saw in the scenario analysis, both on national scale and regional global, that hydrogen was rarely a part of the solution when we applied for this project. However, this has changed a bit. So now hydrogen is more often included. And then the IEA Hydrogen-TCP, they have established a task 41 with the goal to provide updated parameters describing hydrogen technologies, which is very useful for us, and also to develop knowledge on how to model hydrogen in the value chain. And a third goal of the hydrogen task is to establish a closer collaboration between hydrogen activities and the ETSAP analysis community. So we proposed a few activities and tasks in the hydrogen modeling project. And I think I'll just go very quickly actually to the next, because here we have the status and the activities that we proposed, but also the status. So 10 times teams have documented the representation of hydrogen. And we have had 3 ETSAP workshops focusing on modeling hydrogen. We had one in Paris in 2019, and then we had an online one in September this year, and now we have this session in this winter workshop. We have also had joint workshops with the Hydrogen-TCP. We have had 2 meetings in 2019 and in September 2020. So the task 41 used more than a year actually to get established, but now they had a kickoff meeting in September this year. And earlier this week, we had a joint workshop with the Hydrogen-TCP. So one of the other deliverables was that we should develop a times hydrogen res, which could enable all the ETSAP parties and participants to improve their modeling of hydrogen. And this is in yellow because it's an ongoing. We are not quite finalized with developing this, but we will further develop the best practice principles for a sub-res and demonstrate this so it can be used both in global and national models. And we will write the report on guidelines on improved modeling. This was to be finished by this fall. However, it will be finalized in the beginning of next year. And finally, we have some additional activities that was not included in the project, but will be, and that are joint scientific papers. That is ongoing activity, both on best practice modeling and also on model comparison. So I think this is enough for sort of this short status report and then go straight to the next presenter